Here we have a 2017 Ford Explorer XLT, 21,000 miles, one owner and clean Carfax in red. Really an awesome and rare XLT here because it has a sport appearance package. So essentially it gives you the look of a Ford Explorer Sport. You'll see here, for instance, it's got the graphite Explorer logo. It's got the graphite grille like the Sports have. Got the graphite in the lower bumper fascia. You got the LED markers with the high intensity headlamps there. We got the sport wheel here with the blacked out multi-spoke aluminum wheel on hand-cooked tires, probably about 5, 6, 30 seconds, so they got a little bit of life left in them. We got a resurfaced rotor, a nice thick brake pad. It's one thing we really pride ourselves here at Thomas. We do a used car mechanical check on all our vehicles. You can find the results of that mechanical inspection signed off by the technician that performed it in the glove box of all of our cars. Now, as we look inside, you'll see a couple other nice little unique features like the leather bolster with the suede insert seats. You can see we got 2 captain seats. We got a full console. It runs in between. We also got some brushed aluminum embezzlement here. It runs through the center dash. Got some suede on the door panel. So really a good looking vehicle, both inside and out with this appearance package. Now, as we come into the back, of course, this is a large SUV, 7-passenger. As you can see, you have some ample room back there for your 3rd row. Plenty of room in your 2nd row. Also, you can see we got some air conditioning controls and a 12-volt power supply there for your 2nd row occupants. You can see it's very ample leg, hip, and shoulder room there. Now, we'll also show you the matching Kumho tire and the scuff-free sport wheel there as well. Now, as we come around to the back, you can see, of course, it is a 4-wheel drive. And you also have the kind of graphite out exterior Explorer badging. So you can see it is the XLT trim with this sport package. Now, we got the backup camera and the integrated sensors in the bumper. We got a power lift gate, as you can see, which is always a nice feature. And just wanted to show you the cargo room back here with these rear seats in the upright position. See, you still have ample room. We do have a 12-volt power supply back here for the 3rd row occupants as well. And of course, the ability with these straps to just go ahead and fold down this rear seat if you need extra cargo room. So let's go ahead and lower this hatch. Do it with this button right here. Also want to show you on the key fob. As you can see, you also can use the remote lift gate with this button. It also is equipped with a remote start. Of course, your integrated keyless wiring on a proximity key. Now, as we continue around, just again to show you the matching Hankook tire there and the sport wheel, not scuffed or scraped up. And then we'll give you a shot here through the 2nd row, just as from the driver's side, just to show you the interior is in very good shape on this vehicle. No rips, tears, stains, or odors. Previous owner was a non-smoker. Of course, on all Fords, you have the ability for the combo entry and exit. Essentially, you can leave the vehicle running with your keys locked in it. Use the combination to lock and unlock the doors. Now, as we continue up on the tour, let's just show you where some of the controls and layouts are. We got your power windows, your power mirrors, and your power locks. Also, they are heated mirrors, as you can see by that insignia. We do have a full power seat with power lumbar on the driver's side, just like the passenger side. Now, as we jump into the car, we're just going to go ahead and put our foot on the brake, start the engine. Just over 21,000 miles, 21,071 miles on this vehicle, so very much like new. As you can see, we got your fog lights, we got your dimmer switches, we got your automatic headlamp control, we got your another button for your power lift gate. We got a stem to the left, which is your high beams and your turn signals. Got a stem to the right, which is your intermittent wiper washers. Got the control pad to the left, which will control the display in this left window. As you can see, I'm toggling through some of your options like tire pressure, different gauge layouts, distance till empty. There's your 4-wheel drive mode. That's all left window here. Right window will toggle through your different options such as entertainment, pairing your phone, things of that nature. We do have your cruise control to the lower left of the wheel, your audio controls on your steering wheel, as well as your sync voice activation controls on the lower right. Now, as you can see here, we have a quadrant. We can turn your audio on and off. This is your AM, FM satellite radio. The vehicle does not have factory nav, but they do give you a compass here We have the ability to pair your phones. Down below are the manual controls if you prefer to use that over the touch screen. You do have automatic climate control with dual sliders, as you can see. We also have heated seats, as you can see, designated by these buttons, and you can also access the climate controls here as well. Now, if we open up this sink door, you can see that you have some connectivity in there. There you see a USB adapter, 12-volt power supply, so that's all right there. We do have the floor shifter here with the sport mode designated by the S. With the sport mode, you can actually use these paddle shifters. The right paddle will upshift, the left paddle will downshift if you want to pick any of the speeds within the multi-speed transmission. Here is your four-wheel drive selector. Right now it's in your normal setting. There is a downhill descent control if you want to try to use the compression of the engine to hold the vehicle back. Now you can switch off-road, you can switch sand, or you can switch snow if you want to pick any of these terrain selectors to let the transfer case module know that you're driving in less than optimum condition. There's your two large cup holders. If you open up the console, you'll see another 12-volt power supply. I mean, we got power supplies everywhere in here, and a nice large well there to keep your belongings. Now, we do not have a roof on this model, but we do have LED map lights. And if we fold down the visor here, you can see you have illuminated visors. So really well equipped. I mean, other than the factory nav or roof, it has a lot of the features that people desire. So let's go ahead and pop the hood here, as you can see. Let's take a look underneath this at the engine. I believe this is a 6-cylinder engine. Let's go ahead and open it up, see what we got. There you see a 3.5 liter V6 engine. Nice, clean, very quiet. No exhaust leaks, no fluid leaks, no corrosion on the battery terminals. Some of your key fluid points are designated with these yellow caps and dipstick handles to let you know where to check your main fluids at. Let's go ahead and shut the car off and we'll get into the next portion of the video. Next portion I really think differentiates us here at Thomas, not only up front in the mechanical condition as well as our pricing, but also in the cosmetic condition. So if I see any minor imperfections, my job's to kind of go over and point them out to you guys. We try to buy them as clean as possible. As I said, this vehicle only has one owner, shows no accidents on the history. So got a couple little minor scuff there. These have been buffed out. They're hard to even notice. Tiny chip up there. Small little scuff there, scratch there. Another very minor one there. I don't even know if you'll be able to pick those up. Try to be as picky as possible on your behalf. We get an awful lot of people that come a long way. We had a gentleman just drive over 9 hours from New York to buy a Tahoe from us. And I know that he appreciated the detail that we go into on these videos. We don't want there to be any surprises. And we do understand all used vehicles are going to have some minor imperfections. And that's just all I want to show you today. Now, other than those tiny little scratches that I've been pointing out, I have not noticed a dent at all on this vehicle as of yet. We made our way up to the passenger side panel here. And the passenger side really looks good as well. Fender looks fine. Now we got a couple little stone chips, bug damage here across the front. Very unavoidable on vehicles today. They're gonna pick some stones up. But a little bit of bug damage down here also, but really nice clean vehicle here. I did not find a dent on my walk around. I've just found a few stone chips and minor scratches, which I've been trying to the best of my ability to show you here. So this is a light new car, excellent alternative versus purchasing new. You can save thousands. Still does have the remainder of the factory warranty, comprehensive and powertrain, so you can buy this vehicle with confidence. If you're interested, look us up on the web, www.thomasata.com. Give us a call at area code 717-485-4224. Again, my name is Kevin Richards. I appreciate your time watching this video. I hope you found it beneficial, and I wish you an excellent day.